Okay, so let's start at chapter 1, verse 1. The beginning of the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. As it is written in the prophets, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. So that's a quote from Malachi 3:1, where basically God speaking is saying, Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. Okay, so it's going to prepare the way for God, or the Lord, Yahweh, because that's who's speaking. So the messenger is going to prepare the way for God. The voice of one crying in the wilderness, Prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his path straight. That's a quotation from Isaiah 43. The voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, Prepare ye the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. So this is referring to God, or the Lord, or Yahweh is the object of this. So essentially what we're going to have is we're going to have a messenger who is preparing the way for God. Now, who is this messenger? Well, it's talking about this messenger is going to be the voice of one crying in the wilderness. Well, John is in the wilderness preaching, and obviously looks like the whole point of preparing the way is preaching and baptizing. So John is that messenger. So John is going to be preparing the way for God, as we've seen from there. So John is preparing the way for God. And there went out unto him all the land of Judea and they of Jerusalem, and were all baptized him in the river of Jordan, confessing their sins. And John was clothed with camel's hair, and with a girdle of a skin about his loins, and he did eat locusts and wild honey, and preached, saying, There cometh one mightier than I after me, the latchet of whose shoes I am not worthy to stoop down and unloose. Interesting. I indeed have baptized you with water, but he shall baptize you with the Holy Ghost. And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and was baptized of John in Jordan. And straight away, coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him. And there came a voice from heaven, saying, Thou art my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. So it looks like John was preparing the way for Jesus then. So John was preparing the way for Jesus. John was the messenger, and the messenger was preparing the way for God. So John was preparing the way for Jesus, and John was preparing the way for God. So Jesus is God.